Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live right here on, of course, Cruising with the Case Handler. My name is David Squeezaniki, and I am here with an attorney known by the name of Adam Handler. That's the name his parents gave him. And this man is a stalwart within our Caribbean community and other communities. And ladies and gentlemen, he represents people who get into accidents, small accidents and major accidents, such as construction accidents. If you ever get hurt in a construction accident, please don't even think of another attorney. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't think of any other attorney when it comes to any accident. You should be reaching out to Adam Handler, of course, the case handler. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome him to his own show right here on Link Up Radio. Now streaming on TuneIn, now streaming on Streamer, now streaming on Alexa, now streaming on the Link Up Radio app. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all over the internet. Make sure you check out Adam Handler at Google, and you will see that big 5.0 stars. It doesn't get better than that. Adam Handler, welcome to your show, man. What's good?
Hey, thanks so much, man. I think I know what half of the things you were talking about, like some of those platforms, but I'm glad that the message is getting out. I'm glad that the community is growing. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam Handler, of course. I am your case handler, third-generation personal injury attorney here practicing in New York and New Jersey. We made it through another week. Glad to have been part of it. We had 5 solid shows this week. We just keep plugging along day in and day out, getting the message out, letting you know how I can help you and your family if, God forbid, you're in an accident. And I will tell you, accidents happen, and they happen every day. The phones have been, consistently coming. The phone calls have been consistently coming in with people, car accidents, construction accidents. We're getting a lot of medical malpractice calls for whatever reason. Not too many slip and falls because the snow and ice, really not a bad winter. It's been a pretty mild winter as far as the precipitation goes. So I'm glad to see that. But we are doing things as usual. And for those of you who follow me on my Instagram and follow me on my Facebook, I love you for it. You've been following the case handler. The community has been growing by leaps and bounds, nearly 10,000 followers on Instagram. Did you see what I posted yesterday on Instagram, Squeeze?
Man, don't I always see what you post on Instagram, man? Okay. You always posting. What I love about you, Adam, is that you post all these true success stories, which are just unbelievable, man. But what is this needed? What is this?
Did you play that one?
What is that?
Yeah, well, that's a video of me opening $1 million check. The envelope came. We were expecting it. I opened up the envelope, and there's $1 million in there. You don't always see 7 figures when you open a letter, so I felt that was definitely post-worthy. And before that, and more importantly for me, before that, I was in court yesterday in Brooklyn. What?
$1 million, man.
Yeah. When was the last time you opened an envelope and there was $1 million in there for you?
Last week.
Yeah, right. So that $1 million is actually a 1.25 million. There was 250,000 behind that. It was cut into 2 checks for a pedestrian in the Bronx that was hit. We've been battling Allstate for several years now, and they paid us the full amount, 1.25 million. That was exciting. And then yesterday morning, I was in Kings County Supreme Court on Adams Street in Brooklyn, downtown by Borough Hall. And I'm walking up the courthouse steps, and who's walking out of the courthouse?
Who?
My dad, Morris Handler, the OG case handler. And we took a selfie, and I posted that on Instagram. So for those of you listening on 93.5 FM, thank you so very much. You've been listening to me for nearly 17 years. But check out the case handler on Instagram. Check out the case handler on Facebook. You'll see some cool things. And I got to tell you, there's no better feeling than walking into the courthouse and your dad, the original case handler. Well, he was
Tell me a little bit about your dad first.
We'll talk about it in a second. But case handler number 2, he's walking out. This is the real deal. It is in my blood. It is in my family. We've been helping New Yorkers for nearly 100 years. My grandfather, who is my mother's father, started his practice in 1932, and then wound up hiring my dad in the early 70s. And then I began practicing in the early 2000s. So he's taught me everything I know. But at this point, Squeeze, I think he'll admit the teacher has very much become the student, because I am settling bigger cases than he's ever settled, and he gets such. What do you say?
Is he proud of you?
He's proud of me. I think that's not even a strong enough word as to how he feels. Well, you know what? I got to bring him on this show. We brought my grandmother on this show once years ago. I don't know if that was you or if that was Roy that we brought on, but my dad, we got to bring him on, because he is really the greatest guy, and he's taught me really everything I know, everything about being a man, everything about being charitable, everything about being a good attorney, a good listener, a good advocate, and most importantly, doing the right thing. He's always stressed, do the right thing. And I really have practiced that way. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for letting me rant about the pride I have in my family. But again, this show is about you. This show is about you knowing that I'm out there if, God forbid, disaster strikes. A show letting you know that I'm here to pick up the pieces. And of course, regardless of your immigration status. My name is Adam Handler. I am your case handler. I've settled millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars for you folks. Continuing to do great work with the help of a lot of great people endorsing me. So, Squeeze, thank you so very much.
Absolutely. I just reposted your Instagram post with that $1 million check. Yeah, I'm milking it, people. Yes, I am milking it. I just reposted Adam Handler, the top personal injury attorney on this freaking station, 93.5 WVIP FM. I reposted that check with him opening up an envelope that says $1 million on it. Now, who's your attorney? Excuse me. Who is your attorney? Yeah. It's not a rhetorical question.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, it's not.
We've had so far this year, we've had $2 million+ settlements. We're on a roll. Going back to court. Cases are getting resolved. Clients are getting what they deserve, and maybe even a little bit more. And it's all good, Squeeze. We're doing some great things. But again, ladies and gentlemen, this show is about letting you know who I am, what I do, and how I do it. And of course, you wouldn't be listening right now if you didn't know that we do it in an exceptional manner. If your attorney's name is not Adam Handler, sorry to say, you got the wrong attorney.
There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're all saying, but Squeeze, you and Adam has been talking up a storm. Can we have the number? Yes, you may. The number is 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529. Adam Handler, ladies and gentlemen, over the past couple of years with COVID and everything, is what we call the slow burn. You know, you warm up to him with all the daily shows. You're hearing the testimonies. You're hearing him talk about the fact that he just doesn't tell you. He demonstrates. He shows you. Now, everybody knows it's not a slow burn anymore. It's a permanent burn in a very good way. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you store that number. Everybody that's tuning in right now, can you make me proud on a Friday? Make me proud, okay? I want everyone tuning into this radio station, everyone on the app, do me a favor, all right? Don't embarrass me. All right, please. I need for you to, on today, Friday, February 18th, I just dated this show. All right, dial this number. It's going to ring 15, 20 seconds. Adam is going to tell me whether or not his phone is ringing. He's a Squeeze. Nobody's listening. All right, the number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Before you talk, Adam, I want everybody dial that number of a powerful personal injury attorney, in my opinion, the best. If you care about your friends, if you care about your family, if you care about yourself, if you ever get hurt in an accident, you need to have his number on speed dial. All right? 844-774-3529. Dial it now. Let it ring 15, 20 seconds. Say good morning to Adam Handler and say, yeah, I just listened to the Big Mouth Boy Squeeze and I stored your number. 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPID-LAW. Adam, I would like to get a testimony from you this morning. I want to get an audio testimony, man.
I'm going to load that up as we speak. And I love playing those because these are real people that are just so very happy. So I'm going to pull that up and let's roll. I'll play a couple back to back. Again, this is Friday. We always like to have Feel Good Friday. And the voices you hear, ladies and gentlemen, are real people with real accidents, real injuries, and of course, a real successful result. They are not paid. They're not compensated. They're doing it really out of their own generosity, because I always say, would you mind just saying something that I can play in my show so others know, how we conduct our business, that others can really get a good sense as to, the way we practice law and the approach we take, not only to your case, but to you as an individual.
Experience with the case handler was a good experience. They were a good team. They answered all my questions. Everything was straightforward. And I was happy for them to handle my case. And in the future, I would work with them another time.
That's what I'm talking about. Let me hear another one, right?
So I'm super excited today. Very thankful and grateful for Pollock and Pollock, Matthew and Adam. This law firm is very fast and kind, on top of their job. Everything was handled. They made sure I was okay through the whole process. One of the best experience that I've ever had with a law firm, and I would recommend them to anyone. They treated me very kind, very nice, called me every step of the way, and I appreciate them. I'm very grateful and just thankful. Thank you.
All right, and we'll end with this one. I love this one. This guy.
This is the first time he's working for me, and I work with him. But you cannot be happier than when he work with you. That's it.
Simple.
And then he follows with this. I love this one. This part of it.
Hello, listen here and listen here good. You meet Adam, you don't want to meet nobody else. So whenever you meet him, just be nice, because he always gonna be nice to you. Understand? Have a blessed day.
Sounds like I'm on.
I don't know what the hell that means, but I love it.
Sounds like I'm on a date.
Yeah, he was a great guy, a great guy. A hard case, and we won it, of course. But listen, we played these testimonials, just to let you know that real people are out there endorsing my practice. That's really the best possible endorsement that any of you should be listening to. Do your due diligence. There's a lot of lawyers out there, but often imitated, never duplicated. Of course, I am your case handler. I've been serving this 93.5 FM community and beyond for 17 years. Happy to do so. You've embraced me. I've embraced you back. And together we can do great things.
Absolutely. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this personal injury law link show. And of course, you got to reach out to Adam Handler. God forbid you get hurt. The number is 844-774-3529. Prior results will not guarantee similar outcome. However, everyone by now who listens to 93.5 are tuned and know that they should not choose any other attorney than Adam Handler. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have an amazing weekend. Make sure you call Adam Handler, your personal injury attorney, 844-774-3529. Take care and be good. Plush. Peace, love, unity, strength, and harmony.